Right. So in this video, we want to networking Havano. So for us to network Havano, just open any folder. Open any folder. You go to local disk C. Right click on local disk C. After you right click, click on properties, and then go on security. Click on edit. After you click on edit, you see full control here. Tick here, and then click on apply, and then yes, and then let the system continue running up until it finishes. So let us wait for it to finish running. So when it comes this one, just click on continue. So the first stage is the first stage that we have started with is to share the SQL. Let me come back to this screen. So this one might take time, especially if your computer have got many items in it. So just wait patiently. Right. So I think we are finished. You can see it's now appearing. Let me just check. Yeah. So you can see it's now appearing. So you just click OK. Then we go on sharing. Right. So you see, so we are done with it there. So we go to sharing now, and then you click on advanced sharing. You tick here, and then you go to permissions. You tick full control. Then you click on apply. Then OK. Then click on apply again. Then OK. Then close. After that, we want to go to. After that, we want to go to our SQL. So I think before we go to SQL, let me open folder again. Open any folder. After you open any folder, you go straight to the far left here. You click on right click here. Right click on network, and then click on properties. And then when you go on properties, let me maximize that screen. So when you go to properties, you click on change adapter settings, and then it's either you are using Ethernet or Wi-Fi. Let's say you are using Ethernet, you just click on Ethernet. Make sure you don't have this red sign here. Me, I'm not using Ethernet. That's why you can see that. So let's say I'm using Ethernet. You just double click on Ethernet. You click on properties, and then you put your IP address. So here you go on IP4 version 4. And then here, if you are not using any switch, you can come and click on use a following IP. So your IP should be like this: 168.1, and then 1, and then click on tab key, and then you click OK, and then you click OK again, close, and then close. Now I can open this folder again. Right click, scroll, look for network, right click on network properties, and then go on change advanced sharing settings. After I go on change advanced sharing settings, this is Windows 11, so it might be slightly different with others. So you see we have private network, we have public, and we have all networks. So you first go on private, you click there, and then make sure that it's turned on, file sharing turned on, and then public network turn on, file sharing turn on. Then you go on network sharing, click that arrow, and then public foldering, and then this 28-bit, make sure it's ticked on 28-bit, and then password protecting, make sure that it's turned off. Make sure password is turned off, and then after that you can just close here. We want to open our folder again, and then you go to network. You go to network, right click on network, then properties again. Want to turn off fire defender, or I click here, and then you click on turn on Defender. After that, you untick here and then turn off. You untick here and then turn off. And then after that, you can click on OK. Right. So after we have done this, we now want to go to SQL settings. So you click your Windows key here and then you type SQL configuration. So you see SQL server. So now you can see here we have SQL configuration. So just click on SQL configuration manager and then here just click yes and then it will open. So we are only doing this on the server. The SQL configuration manager is only found on the server. Now you click on network and then you click on MySQL. You see these ones that are written disabled, they should be enabled. So you can just right click and then enable, then click OK. You go to TCP, right click and enable and click OK. Right click, enable, and then OK. After that, you need to restart your computer. So you shut down and restart your computer. So we are going to restart. Right. So after we have done that, we want to go to the next till. So when we go on the next till, we want to go again here. We go to network and then show properties. And you go to advanced sharing settings. Follow the same settings that we did on the other computer. Do the same process again for change adapter settings. So for this one, we are now putting, so for this one, you will now be clicking 2. On the next computer, you are going to put 2. So basically that's how you do it. So after you finish, we go to the next computers up until you finish all your computers. So when you want to connect your system to the next computer, you first need to make sure that you open this Havano for the next computer. You click on open file location and delete the SQL settings file so that the system will be able to link to the server. So here I delete this SQL settings file for the next computer. So if I delete that one, the system will now ask me to link to the next server. So let me just open it. So when you open it here, you need to check the name of the computer. So you click on search. Let's just click on search. Right. So you see there. So it's now showing me my database. Now you need to click on test connection. No. So if it's on the server, so it's here you see I've made a mistake. Here you need to click drop down arrow and select client machine and username, put SA. I'm sure you had set a password when you were installing. So if you did not set a password when you were installing, it means you need to install another new SQL with password. And then you click on test connection. After you click on test connection, you click on connect to DB. You click on connect to DB. So that's it. That's it for doing your networking.